For those that truly think that the revolution will be televised, this video is for you. What I'm going to show you is a paper that was sent home from school for one of my children, for one of my daughters. Okay? And in her classroom, she was reading a story of Macbeth. And I'm sure we all read the story of Macbeth growing up. But when you're dealing with Orwellian societies and you're dealing with fascism and a police state, tyranny would not be blatant and it would not be in your face. It would actually come wrapped in the American flag. It will come as a dove extending peace, but at the same time it will find any crevice or crack or back door that it can use to slowly beta test each and every one of us. Now, if you look at this image here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 questions that I have in this screenshot. First question is, what information about your future would you like to know? List at least 3 things. Explain why you would like to know each one. The second question says, do you believe supernatural beings actually exist? Why or why not? The third question that it asks on this worksheet for my daughter is, do the ends justify the means? Is it okay to do something wrong in order to get what you want? Now we're moving into interesting questions. It says, for the fourth question, if you believe the rulers of your country are destroying the country, should you try to overthrow the rulers? Or does patriotism requires obedience to the government? And explain. Next question, is success worth any price you have to pay? Then it asks, describe a situation in which you are tempted to do something you knew was wrong. Did you listen to your conscience? And then the last question I have in this screenshot before I move on to the second one is, think about a time when you had a feeling that something was about to happen. Describe the situation and tell what happened next. Before I move on, this is what data and beta testing will do. This war that we fight, it's not about us. It's about the generations behind us. They are trying to condition the masses. They are preparing society for an event, whether it's a Project Bluebeam hoax, whether it's a police state, or whether it's using data to single out possible descendants or dissidents or people that stand up and proclaim their patriotic or their universal freedoms. But it gets even more interesting as I move to the second screenshot. Okay. Now it says, think about a time that you acted in anger. What made you angry? What did you do? Do you think it would have been better to wait until your anger cooled? Now they go on and ask about moral codes. And then it asks another question. If someone prophesies that you will become someone of importance, like a president, pope, homecoming queen, would you wait for it to happen, or would you try to make it happen? And please explain. Now I'm going to go through all. I'm going to highlight the main one. Look at the next question. It says, and this is sent home with my children or with one of my oldest daughters in high school. What is the most important, or what is most important? Loyalty to your family, loyalty to the government, or commitment to principles? Now, why, oh why would they ask teenagers in high school these questions? They're using this backdoor to gauge and to beta test those within the society that can possibly be a concern to the global elite if the time comes when they're ready to tighten up the grips of fascism around our necks. I was compelled to do this video because it shocked me when she came home with this. But this video is dedicated to all those who believe that the revolution will be televised, that it will come with some bullhorn, or that it will come with some trumpet, or somebody waving a Gatson flag. It will not come like that. It will come sneaky. It will come in a form of deception. It will use your children and whisper in your kid's ear. It'll be planted in your TV shows. It'll be subliminal when you watch commercials. It'll be covertly embedded in each and every one of your children. And if you're not aware and wise enough to see it, your children will become indoctrinated. And that's all that tyranny needs to clamp down on everyone. With this video, please monitor what your kids are being taught. Monitor what assignments they're doing. And read the subjects and ask them questions about what they're being taught in these institutions. Because they're prepping for something. And as always, please wake up. Because it is 1984. Take care, y'all. Peace.